Hey everybody, so today I'm going to show you guys how to change out a smoke alarm battery. So, this is something you want to do at least once a year. So, I recommend doing this like during the fallback and spring forward time changes, because that's when I do it. And that's really when you're supposed to do it. And March is when I check the battery levels to make sure they're good. And in November's like the fallbacks, that's when I change the batteries entirely. And I check, like I said, I check the battery levels in March or like spring forward. That's because that's when I check the battery levels, and if there's any battery that is low or that's getting low, then I simply just replace it. So, yeah. And then you want to test your smoke alarms like twice a year, at least twice a year. Like every time the spring forward and the fallback time changes. So, let's do this. So for BRK 4120Bs, First Alert 9120Bs, First Alert SC 9120Bs, BRK CO 5120B, and SA 304, SA 300, and SA 303 will all have this. So, here's this little latch thing. You push the latch like this, and your battery drawer comes open. Then you pull out the battery, and then you put in the new battery. Now you want to make sure you have it in properly. Alrighty, and then after you got the battery in, simply just close it. And then if you and then what you do now is after you change the battery, you want to test it. And if you don't have the smoke can, at least use the test button to test your horn and your interconnecting. If you have yours wired up as interconnecting. So here we go. And that lets you know that it works. So now I'm going to show you guys on a few other brands, because not all smoke alarms have the battery case on the side. Here's some other brands that, other models that work, I'm going to be showing you guys. So, the way you change the battery is different than the BRK. So what you do on these, for Firex ADC, code 3AD, code 1AD, anything AD or ADC, you this one's an ADC. So what you want to do is you want to open the battery drawer, and this one's really hard to do one-handed, so never mind. I got it off. So now we're going to put in a new battery. So what you do is you click it in like this. There we go. And then after you change the battery, put it back in, and then you simply close it. And then you want to test it, of course. And then for Firex i4618s, or for i4618s, Kidde i4618 ACs, and Firex FADCs. So what you want to do is open the battery drawer like this, and then you pull out the battery, and then you put in the new battery. And then you want to test it. And then for I12060A, KNCOPEIC, and 1276, what you do is you open the battery drawer like this, and then you pull out the battery, which this one's kind of hard to do one-handed, and then almost got it. There we go. So what you want to do is you want to pull out the old battery and put in the new one. Then you push it closed. So for this, the following models that have this are, I think, i9070 if I'm remembering correctly. I don't know what the battery operated model version of this is. So that KNCOPEIC, KNCOPED, 1276, and there's one other model I think that has it, that has this battery drawer, the front loading like this. In fact, I have a KNCOPEIC sitting right here. So this one's the same. You open the battery drawer. This one may do the dying sound. Yeah, I knew it was going to do that. Usually it does after you open the battery drawer, if it's not on AC power. So you pull out the old battery, and then you put in the new one. And then once you close it,
push test button.
You want to push the test button. I think for this one I forgot to push the test button, so we're going to do that. Huh? Okay, I must have put it in wrong. My bad. That's my bad. You're supposed to have it like that. See, and that's why you want to test it after you put in the battery, because that tells you that it's in correctly. Here is the KNCOPEIC. I just changed the battery in it, so we're going to test it now.
Fire. Warning, carbon monoxide.
And there we go. So, I'm going to point out a couple more things. So for the following models that have this battery drawer, Kidde Firex i4618, which is what this one is, Kidde i4618AC, which is exactly like this one, but except the LEDs look different when they're lit. And the i4618AC has a way faster code 3 beep than these. My i4618 up there actually has a fast code 3 beep too. And then Firex F ADCs will also have this. And then the following models that have the battery compartment on the back: Kidde P12040, Kidde i9030, Kidde i9050, Firex ADC, Firex AD, Code 3 and Code 1 models. And then, let me think. There's one more model. Oh yeah, the Kidde i9040 also has that. But some really old ones, like The First Alert 83R, Family Guard FG200, Family Guard FG83R, and First Alert SA68 will open up like this. And then you pull out the battery and then put in a new one. And then you close it and then test it. I'm not going to test these since I'm not actually going to replace the battery, but this one, it's the same way. And then Family Guard FG200, it's the same way. So, yep. I thought I'd... Oh, yeah, there's a couple more models. My bad, I just remember which models I was forgetting. PI 9010 and PI 2010 will have them on the back. And then for a couple models I forgot for this one, the combination models. Kita KN-COSM IBA, which is the hardwired interconnected model. The Kita KN-COSM BA, the battery operated model. And then the KN-COSM XTR BA, the intelligent model, which is what this one is. They're not so intelligent. This one, the sensor doesn't work. But, yeah, I thought I'd point out some ways that you change out batteries. 86R AC, you open that and then close it. Same with SC0500, which is also known as the police manual alarm. And then some will not have battery backup, like the 4120, which those I recommend replacing, because if there's a power outage, they will not operate. So I hope this was useful information on how to change out batteries on smoke alarms, and how to change. Let me think. And then some information on what times it's necessary to do it. And some that, and then explaining some models that do not have battery backup, which is the 4120, 1839N, 1839 ACI, Firex FX1014, Firex FX1020, Firex FXW1A, I believe it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. Honeywell TC49A, and smoke guards do not have battery backup. So those I would recommend replacing as soon as possible, because you want the battery backup in case there's a power outage. So, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, comment, rate, and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.